Hello everyone. My name is Ahmed Ashrari and this is my student management system project built using C++. This is a simple console-based application designed to help manage student records, including adding, viewing, searching, and deleting students all through a user-friendly menu system. The main goal of this project was to practice object-oriented programming, proper use of classes and objects, implement file handling to save and load student records, and build a clean command line interface that validates user input. Okay, let me briefly explain the structure of my code. I created a student class in student.h right here, which contains four attributes: name, student ID, department, and GPA. These are private and I have implemented proper encapsulation using public method. And here in student.cpp, in the student.cpp, I define the constructor method to display student details, convert them to string for file saving, and a static method to create a student object from a file line. And the core logic lives here in the main CPP, where I manage a vector student to store student records dynamically, and the main menu interface, file reading and writing from student text file, and also input validation, especially for GPA, which must be between 0 and 4. Okay, when the program starts, it automatically loads data from a file called students text file, so existing student records are retained. Whenever a student is added or deleted, the changes stay in memory. And when the user exit the program, the current list of students is saved back to the same file. This ensures persistent data between sessions, even if you close the reopen. Even if you close and reopen the program, the records are kept. Okay, let me now show you how the application works. Firstly, we see a menu with 5 options. Let me debug it and run it right now. This is the option. We have 5 options, which is add student, display all students, search a student by ID, delete student by ID, and finally, which is the last, exit the program. Okay, let's start with the first choice. One, add a students. Add it shows as it shows here. Firstly, I have to enter the student ID. Let's make it 77. Okay, student name is Ahmad. Department is computer science, for example, or computer, and the GPA is 3.5, for example. Student added successfully as it shows here. Okay, let's try the second option, which is display all students. As I showed you before, I added this student. Okay, let's display it. It shows here the ID of the student, name and department. Okay, let's try now the third option, which is search student by ID. Okay, let me now search for the students by ID. As I mentioned before, the ID of the student was 77. So as it shows you here, the student is displayed. Okay, and now let's try the fourth option, which is delete student by ID. Okay, let's try option number 4. The student ID is 77. Enter. As it shows here, student deleted successfully. Okay, and let's try right now the last option, which is exit, which I will exit the program, and every editing to the files will be saved to my text file. Okay, I have executed right now the program. uh, and finally, summary. I used classes and objects to manage student data. I implemented file handling to load and save records. I used a menu-based system and validated input especially for GPA. All records are stored in a vector and saved to student text file. This project helped me understand key C++ concepts like encapsulation and constructors, working with dynamic arrays using vectors. Okay, closing. Thank you for watching my presentation. Was a valuable learning experience for me, and I look forward to build a more project like this in the future. Have a great day.